Hey there, and welcome to the Contentment Creator Podcast, the show designed especially for creative entrepreneurs just like you who are committed to a beautiful life that's rooted in courage and contentment, and that's blooming with creativity and prosperity. I'm your host, Ellen Broin, a certified life coach, a singer, a mother, and a lover of alliteration, dogs, and deep conversation. This show's designed to become a part of your daily routine to help you, fellow contentment creator, dig deep, to clarify your life vision, catalyze your creative flow, and fuel your entrepreneurial fire in just a few inspiring minutes each day. Each Thursday, we talk about consistency, and today's episode is all about going beyond the career and instead building consistency through who you are becoming. There's something about the word career that has always made me flinch a little. Like a wool sweater that looks cute on a hanger but feels itchy and wrong the second I put it on. It's not that I'm anti work or allergic to responsibility. I love to work. I love to build things. I love to create. But when people talk about their career like this neat linear thing, like step one, step two, then step three, retire, then get your pension, it's never quite resonated with me. Maybe it's because I've always been a little bit of everything, a Jane of many trades, a multi hyphenate. One of those people whose resume looks less like an ascending line graph and more like a constellation, scattered at first, but unmistakably connected when you zoom out. But what if that's not wrong? What if we've just been sold the wrong definition of consistency? For a long time, I believed consistency meant picking one lane and staying in it, like forever. Whether or not the lane ever changed, whether or not I ever changed, and I tried that. I tried being the reliable one, the steady one, the one who chose a thing and stuck with it. And then I outgrew the thing. And then I outgrew the next thing. And then I judged myself for being inconsistent. But here's what I've learned, and I'm still learning. What if the thing we're meant to stay consistent with isn't a career path, or a job title, or even a particular kind of work? What if what we're meant to stay consistent with is our inner light, our essence, our truth? That core part of us that doesn't need a business card or an elevator pitch because it's not trying to be something. It's simply trying to be. When we orient our lives around staying loyal to that rather than loyal to some external idea of success or security, something radical starts to happen. We realize we can be consistent and changing at the same time. That it's possible to be deeply rooted in who we are and wildly flexible in how that shows up in the world. I think about how much pressure we feel to explain ourselves when we pivot, how we look for permission to change directions, even when the one we're on has started to feel hollow or forced. But maybe that pressure only exists because we're still measuring our consistency by what we do instead of who we are. I've seen this in my own life again and again, especially as I've grown a business, become a parent, become a second-time parent, and continued to evolve in ways that my 20-something self could never have predicted. And the funny thing is, if you look at all the things I've done, opera singer, health coach, life coach, Airbnb superhost, content creator, you might see a lot of pivoting. But if you look deeper, you'll see one through line. I have always been committed to my own inner wisdom, to my own presence, to the process of my becoming. That's my real career. That's my real consistency. So if the word career feels a little itchy to you, I get it. Maybe you're not meant to follow one traditional path. Maybe your consistency looks like staying tethered to your soul's compass while you chart your own map. The world we're living in is shifting fast. the idea of what success looks like is always changing. And the most consistent, grounded people I know aren't the ones who picked one lane and never left it. They're the ones who stayed loyal to their essence through every twist and turn. They're not chasing titles. They're tending to their truth. So here's the invitation for both of us. Let's stay consistent with our light. Let's stay in relationship with our core self, even when the external expressions of that self keep evolving. Let's give ourselves permission to grow beyond the boxes we once fit into. And maybe, just maybe, the most radical kind of consistency is becoming more and more of who we actually are. Thank you for being here with me today. Join me here tomorrow to help nourish the soil of your inner garden. If you enjoyed today's episode, please share the love by sending it to someone you know it would support and by leaving reviews and comments. It would truly mean the world to me to hear from you and to support those you care about. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss a day and join me in my mission to help a world full of content creators become a world of contentment creators.